Hello friends, you are welcome on Prerna's World Online Classes and Mindful Talks with Prerna ma'am. Today I am Akshay Chaudhary and also the student of Prerna ma'am, and I completed my graduation which is BBA, then after post graduation which is MBA and LLB. So I'm also briefing about Prerna ma'am. Prerna ma'am is very experienced ma'am and lots of experience of training student, housewives, professionals, businessmen, travelers, and etc. She has national and international experience of working and living as well. She has exposure of all the cultures because of living abroad for many years. So, as we know, culture is the prime of our society. So today we are going to discuss about the culture. So let's talk about it to Prerna ma'am. Prerna ma'am, good
Hi,
afternoon,
thanks.
and please give me your viewpoints about the culture.
Culture is mainly about the social norms of the society, and I think every culture takes time to grow and
Okay,
to destroy as well,
okay,
because it takes long time when society develops some social norms, that how to live, how to eat, what to wear, and how should be our behavior. So I think that is culture.
okay. So as you discussed, ma'am, there is some other also viewpoints. So, ma'am, what is the meaning of the culture as per your experience, ma'am?
I think culture means it's social norms, and when we live according to them and we feel comfortable in the society
Okay,
and in our life as well,
okay.
so that is culture.
Then we are going on next. Ma'am, how many types of culture you can share with us?
There are so many cultures, like different countries have different cultures, different religions have different culture,
Of course.
and different families have different culture, and different communities have different culture. So I think there are several types of culture which forms our social norms, and we feel comfortable according to them.
So as we discussed, ma'am, there is many type of cultures. So which culture you prefer the best culture, ma'am?
I think it's a big question, and in fact every culture is good.
Okay,
According to me, none of the culture I can say is the better or the best,
okay.
because every society takes long years to form the culture. So I think it is a way of living of some different communities, and which gives us feeling that it is the culture of those people. So there is no question to say that some culture is better or the best. Every culture is good.
As you discussed, ma'am, every culture is good and every culture is best. But nowadays, some peoples are not follow their culture and they are not obey the culture. Why it is so?
I think it is not always true that whatever we do is the only thing is right, because every individual have their own mindset to understand the things, and when we are mobile in the different societies, so we do understand what other people as well, they are doing something different. So if we like some other people's culture things, we also can accept them and adopt them in our life. And I think this is why some people criticize few things of their culture and accept few things of other cultures.
So as we discussed about the different types of culture, so what are your viewpoint about the Western culture?
I think Western culture is also very progressive, very nice, very good, and they are giving all the liberty to the every part of the society, and every member of the family, and as a citizen also they are very comfortable. So Western society is also very good, and they are proving all over the world that they are doing everything better and faster than many other countries.
But as we know, ma'am, there is a Western culture and Indian culture,
Mhm.
and but nowadays the foreigners like the Indian culture most. So, what's your viewpoint about on it, ma'am?
I think every country person is foreigner to another country. So generally what happens that we always like different things to do. So that is why we prefer another people's culture.
Mm,
So when people come to our country, they adopt Indian culture. And
okay.
when we go to foreign country, we also become foreigner and we adopt their culture. Because culture is different and we
Mm,
just enjoy it.
okay. So next, ma'am, should we also change our lifestyle according to others' culture?
There is no harm if something is better
Okay.
because as I told you earlier that every culture is different and in every culture there are pros and cons for the
Okay.
society. So I think when we move around and we live with different people and work with different people, so sometimes we like their styles as well. So there is no harm to adopt anybody's culture. At the same time we also can do our cultural things which are comfortable with us.
But ma'am, as an Indian, there are many peoples, especially older people,
Mm.
don't like to adopt the Western culture. What's your viewpoint on it?
I think they are not exposed to modern culture.
Okay.
That is why the old people, because they are not mobile like young generation,
Okay.
and they are not meeting modern people of different societies, and they are not even working. Most people are
They
not
are also
working.
less socially active.
Yes, they are socially very low active.
Yes.
So I think that is why they have thinking that our culture is better than other people culture.
Yes, ma'am.
But I think when we work together and we live together in different places, in different, even in India, in different states also, the culture is different, and rest of the world also culture is very different. So I think old people get stick to their culture that no, this is the only culture is good or bad. So I think that's the only reason that old people do not want to change.
So, according to this, ma'am, can you please elaborate how to we can bring equality in all cultures?
I think we have to be mobile enough. If
Okay.
we will go around in different places and work with different kind of MNCs and different kind of religious places, so when we go in these kind of places and work with all different kind of people, so we get accustomed to these kind of things.
Okay.
So that's the only way that we can bring equality because we will get this feeling that all are same, all are equal. So in fact, that is called neutrality in the
Okay.
society that we should not be biased for any particular thing.
Okay.
So when we are not biased for any religion or any society or any community, so we are better,
Okay.
and this is how we can bring equality in the society, and I think it proves better human
Okay.
being.
But as there is a many type of people, so there is lot of people who are also criticize other cultures. Why it is so, ma'am?
I think because they don't know their culture. You see, some people only they criticize because they watch different type of movies, and some they hear from some other people, and everybody understands different people according to their exposure,
Okay.
according to their experience.
Okay.
So they don't really meet those people, they don't really talk to those people, they never lived with those people, they don't read their literature or any religious book or anything. So they only say that that culture is not good, but it's not true.
Okay. Okay. Nice, ma'am. So can you suggest me, ma'am, can we get exposure of different cultures?
Yes, we can get different cultures exposures by maybe watching different theaters because theater generally is true to
Okay.
our heart,
Yes.
but movies are not true to our heart because movies shows our past or present also sometimes and future prediction as well.
Okay.
So I think if we watch theater or if we study in those kind of colleges where different national people are there, or we live in such kind of places where these different nationals are residing, and if we are moving in those kind of markets and certain clubs and so on where different activities are happening, so we do get understanding that people are different and they behave different, so we should accept them as they are.
Ma'am, do you think that movies can show our real culture?
No, I don't agree
Okay.
because you see, I think you can better understand about Indian context that all the movies since 50 years I am watching movies, I should say,
Okay.
that they are always showing like we have love affair and then there is a hero and a villain and then there is winning or losing and then we get married,
Yes.
and after the marriage also like they are dancing taking the women in their hands and so on.
Yes.
So I think this is not part of our culture.
Of course,
Do you think this is our culture?
I also, madam,
This
agree
is
with you.
not our culture.
Of
So
course.
equally, some people watch Western movies,
Yes.
and in there also there is prediction of future culture. So sometimes like they slap each other or they misbehave with each other. So
Yes.
it is prediction of that culture. It is not truth or it is not the present of that culture. So I think movies are not really the true example of any culture.
Of course, ma'am. So, ma'am, did you find difference in different culture peoples?
No, I think mostly people emotionally they are same. Only
Okay.
some people I heard saying that like Westerners do not have love for their families or for their kids or concern for their family and friends and kids and so on. But as I lived abroad for many years with different nationals in different countries, I never found that. Everybody loves their partner, their children, their society, their family. They are highly concerned. I think every country people are same. It is
Okay.
only without our exposure we can say certain things, but when we experience the people around us or the societies around us, we don't find that.
Okay. So, after this, ma'am, can you suggest the young and older people how to adopt their culture, how welcome other country culture?
I
Is there
think
any suggestion?
they have to be open minded
Okay.
and broad minded as well to understand this thing that everybody is different.
Okay.
You see, by our faces, we understand somebody is different to me,
Okay.
but our mind we can't see.
Okay.
Everybody's mind is different, even in the same city, in the same family, in the same country, in the same community. Everybody is different. Then we only say, this is my family culture.
Okay.
So, mean to say, people are different and people will be different. So,
Okay.
we should try to understand when everybody is different, so they will behave different.
Okay, ma'am. So, as we talk about the culture, you give the brief details, and which is very good, ma'am. And we hope all learn about the culture. So, ma'am, please, as I discussed earlier, I am also the student of the Prerna, ma'am, and she is remarkable, and she is very determined to the student, and I learn and grow under the classes of the Prerna, ma'am. And ma'am, so can you please introduce your classes to the audience, as we are here only? So can you describe about the classes?
Dear friends, I have opened special classes for college students and on very low fees for low income group children so that they can study and get exposure and experiences of the global scenario. And also for the middle class students, fees is still low, very low, affordable fees for most of the students so that they can learn and they can be encouraged to know more about the rest of the world so that they can grow better. And professionals as well, I think if till now we haven't got enough exposure, so we should be exposed to the different world. You see, there are only three ways to understand the people or the world around us. Either you watch something or you read something or you listen someone. So I think I can be medium for you to understand the rest of the world. And thanks a lot. Please.
Thank you very much, ma'am, about your experiences, your ideas. They are valuable for us. And there is also, ma'am, YouTube channel which is Zindagi Ke Pal by Prerna Goel, ma'am. You can subscribe and watch the clips also there. And the website for the Prerna ma'am is spokenenglishzb.com. It's ZZB. And thanks to all, thanks to audience, thanks for watching us. Hope you like our content. Thank you so much. See you again. Thank you so much, Prerna ma'am. Nice
Thank
to
you.
talk to with
Thank you,
you,
everyone.
and your experience is valuable for us.
Thank,
Thank you so much, ma'am.
thank